What is up, ladies and gentlemen? This is James LaFleur with the Impossible Channel. Welcome back. Hope you're having a wonderful day. Big shout out to the subscribers. Big shout out to patrons, folks. A lot going on, but weird going on. Weird things going on. We have in Egypt, they found a black stone sarcophagus in a construction site. Inside of it, two skeletons, possibly male, and red liquid, unidentified red liquid. You heard me right now, people. This is where it goes really wild. People want to buy this red liquid to drink it, and this became such a big thing that right now actually there's a voting for it. There's like a website people created so you can actually give some money and or something like that, so people will convince the government of letting them drink that thing. And who knows what it's actually made of, if it's magical, if it's nanotechnology, artificial intelligence, or if it's just piss, and you know what I mean. Now this is where, a YouTuber decided to post a video about a discovery he supposedly made. He found it very interesting. I guess that this person was walking through a temple.
Hey guys, I'm at this ancient temple in India called the Panchavarna Swami Temple, and here you can see something quite extraordinary.
That was in India, that is in India, 2,000-year-old temple. And this is what's weird: both the black sarcophagus and the temple date 2,000 years ago. So I don't know if this is all just a big hoax or if it's real, if there's something going on and people are finding out about something that they shouldn't. But this YouTuber posted on his channel what he found to be a person, riding a bike 2,000 years ago. Now remember, bicycles were supposedly invented a couple of hundred years ago. And now this discovery changes everything we know about everything, right? Everything they told us in school. A lot of people that believe in conspiracy theories, that maybe we were lied to, or maybe they didn't tell us every little detail because of this and that. Maybe you are right. Because if there are bicycles and people riding bikes in 2,000-year-old temples in India, that kind of spark, well, it brings us back to the topic that in Egypt people found these drawings on pyramids, identical. It's very similar to tanks, helicopters, and the airplanes that we have today. So how come, right, how come this is happening, right? A lot of people came out and said it was a hoax, that this thing that they found on the Egyptian pyramids, written overlaps, writing, something like that. And a lot of other people till today believe that these walls in Egypt, these writings in Egypt, are actually the depictions of helicopters and ships and tanks. It really looks like a helicopter, a ship, and a tank. It really does look like it, identical. So I'm not too sure um, if I buy the theory that it was a mistake or some sort of coincidence that we have tanks and helicopters being depicted on Egyptian walls more than 2,000 years ago. All these civilizations that disappear from time to time and reappear from time to time. Where do they come from? Where do they go to? How do they disappear out of nowhere? So these are all questions that are supposedly still valid till today, but day by day, I mean, like, they're trying to debunk this and make us just, go square, think like they want us to, and that's it. But I don't know if this is a good idea, but at the same time, we can't just, go batshit crazy and believe in the thing. For example, drink the liquid that they found on the black sarcophagus. Really, I don't know if that's a good idea. Let's just first analyze it chemically. You know what I mean? Like, let's just put it on to a chemical analysis, and then after that, maybe if you find out that it's artificial intelligence or whatever it is, and you still want to drink it, okay, that's fine. But I don't know if it's intelligent to drink it and not know what it is, just because it's inside as a black sarcophagus and supposedly it's magical. Anyway, so there's a couple of things like that happening. So we have that. We have the guy riding a bike in a temple 2,000 years ago. That kind of, yeah, that's big. And we have the situation in Greece, which is horrible. A city has literally disappeared from the maps. It's not a city anymore, and it happened just like supposedly a lot of people are saying and emailing me that they believe this is directed energy weapon, and I don't know if it is the case, but it's worth the analysis, and it's worth the let's take a look at what's going to happen in Europe right now. Let's take a look at forecast winds, artificial storms that they might be creating on the Pacific and the Atlantic Ocean. That's a good idea right now to to take a look at that, monitor the Pacific and the Atlantic Ocean to see what kind of storms they're brewing, and what kind of temperatures we're talking about. Also, we got some situation in Laos, if I'm not mistaken. I believe this is the way to pronounce it correctly. So in Laos, we had all this water flooding into the entire environment and cities, I believe. So this is very similar to what happened in Brazil a couple of years ago, and this company didn't take enough care of it, and the dam broke. And well, till today, it's been an environmental, a big one, a big damage. And if you really want to know the truth, what experts are saying is that the outbreaks that we're having today, for example, disease X, right? No one knows what it is. But what we know that is happening worldwide, not just in the United States of America, but worldwide, is that the governments are installing LED lights all over the places. It's like kind of obligatory. It's like it's everywhere. Everywhere I go, my eyes are bothered by LED lights on the streets. And strangely enough, these lights that the governments are installing, at least here in Brazil, are faced up. So kind of it's perfect to attract mosquitoes and other insects. So if you think about the fact that they're controlling the weather as into their likings, and they're putting LED lights everywhere. Well, so what I'm actually trying to say is that in Brazil, they had the Mariana Dam. It broke. It was huge. It was very similar to what happened in Laos. And years later, we're talking about massive outbreak of mosquitoes, yellow fever, and all those things. The same thing happened in Laos and many other places. And I believe this is exactly what they're going to do if we're talking about an agenda, of course. We're obviously talking about how this is going down, right? So I'm noticing LED lights all over, faced up, attracting mosquitoes. There are no rains anymore. We are talking about severe droughts all over the world, fires, right? Temperatures are very warm right now. I'm in winter time in the southern hemisphere, but it's like 30 degrees outside. Look at what, I'm not even wearing a jacket. Like I'm sweating. You see this, I'm sweating. It's winter time. So come on, what I mean? Like, there is no winter time anymore. So if we're talking about droughts, severe droughts, hot temperatures, LED lights all over, and suddenly we got these dams breaking all apart, and flooding these huge environmental areas. We're talking about massive outbreaks. This is exactly how they're going to do it. So I just wanted, this is, well, folks, I'm sorry for this video. It's a little bit different than the usual, but from next week on, we're going to be uploading videos daily, or almost daily. And I just want you to leave a comment. What do you think about all this? How crazy is this? Would you drink this red liquid that they found on this black sarcophagus in Egypt 2,000 years ago, dating 2,000 years ago? Leave a comment, subscribe if you enjoy the channel. Don't forget to leave a like if you enjoyed the video, and I'll see you again.